Good morning from Medusa. So today I'm going to take you on a little vlog. I have a call with one of my clients. He has been helping me with starting a podcast, which I want to do. He has also been helping me with my Instagram and my YouTube channel. He's helped me a ton with my YouTube channel with teaching me how to edit and edit videos and stuff, major help. So shout out to Brandon for that. And I have a call with him to kind of just help, as far as with my personal online coaching business, do things like that. And I also want to give you guys really helpful information today. So this video is going to be a vlog, fun, but also tips and tricks to keeping a flat stomach. Briefly, I just want to disclaim, in order to lose weight in general and to achieve a flat stomach, you do need to either increase your exercise, your activity levels, or you're going to need to decrease your food and caloric intake. So by doing things like eating more vegetables, that'll help to lower your calories, since veggies are lower in calories, and you should be eating veggies anyway. And just doing things like hitting the gym more often, maybe taking walks, not staying seated for more than 3 hours or so, that's a long time. Unless you're obviously sleeping, then don't worry about it. But increasing activity levels, or eating a little bit less, or just changing and opting for healthier food options. So let me go make this call and I will see you guys later. So my first tip to you guys when you are trying to keep and achieve a flat stomach, number one, another disclaimer, you have to understand anytime you put water or food into your stomach, anytime you put water and food into your stomach, it is going to expand. That is life. You can't stress about these things. It just doesn't matter. The first tip is to drink lots of water. You should be doing this regardless of your goals, because you are a human being and you need it. But first thing in the morning before I wake up, well, not before I wake up, because then I wouldn't be able to do it in my sleep. Before I do anything, I drink this whole thing of water. So I would suggest just forcing yourself to sit there and drink anywhere from 16 to 20, maybe 24 ounces of water, depending how crazy you are. And then I take my vitamins and I drink my coffee, because if not, I find that if I just forget to, and then I'll drink my coffee, get super dehydrated, get a headache, and feel very nauseous. So be sure to drink your water, especially if you are a coffee drinker. Force yourself to get this in before you drink your coffee. My next little tip to you, this is to basically just achieve another level of health in general, but you want to be eating lots of fiber to help keep your digestion on point. So something I really like, a lot of people hate this, my boyfriend hates that I eat dried fruit, but is Mission figs. So figs are a great way to get good fiber in. For 3 pieces, it is 0 fat, 22 carbs, 3 fiber, and 1 protein. So they do have more sugar, but personally, I view it as a treat almost. To me, it's just a nice little sweet treat, and I get a good amount of fiber in. 3 pieces is pretty small. They're a little bit higher on carbs, but that's fruit in general. And I'm about to work out, so I'm not really stressing that. I'm trying to get in carbs. So I'm gonna have some of these. As some of you know, if you've been consistently watching my channel or following me on Instagram and seeing my stories, I love chia seeds on an English muffin with peanut butter or almond butter. It is my jam. I live for it. I love it. Chia seeds are super high in fiber, especially considering how low they are in carbs. So usually for, I believe, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds is 1 serving, and you have about 4 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fiber. So they're super high in fiber. They also are high in omegas. They are so great for you, and they just add texture. You can make pudding with them. You can put them in water to get texture in your water, and they absorb water. So they will also kind of expand and take on a different texture than crunchy. So they're you can be super creative and diverse with them. I highly recommend getting some chia seeds. These are a staple in my day-to-day life, and they help me with staying on my, my fiber grind. And before I leave to go to the gym, I just want to also say switching things from peanut butter to almond butter can also help you sneak in a few extra grams of fiber. Usually peanut butter will have 1 to 2 grams of fiber versus almond butter will have anywhere from 3 to 5. So if you're into almond butter and if you like it and you are trying to get more fiber in your diet, I would say totally make the switch. If you go to Walmart and you check out the Sam's brand, I believe it's called, they have a really good almond butter that's much cheaper than some. Unfortunately, you don't get a ton in the jar. Almond butter in general is just like ridiculously more expensive than peanut butter. So with you with lips and these. I just not with all of that.
Okay.
Do you have olive oil?
Yes, we do. Two.
I have lemon or non-lux, whichever one. I just got back from the gym and this was the salad that I made. It's really good. When I make salads, I tend to put a lot in there. So I'll add cheeses, I'll add nuts, seeds, sometimes even crumble up like whole wheat chips or whole grain chips just to get a little bit of crunch and flavor. I don't like to add things that, you know, like just more lettuce or more spinach. I like to add things that give it texture, give it flavor. I go for like a sweet and salty approach because I love that. And then I'll add a little bit of the Bolthouse Farm salad dressing, which is super low calorie. I love it. The flavor's on point. Like I can't even justify using like a full fat Caesar salad dressing when the Bolthouse Farms is like a third of the calories and way better. So I would highly recommend testing them out as well. And don't be afraid to like add things to your salad, like make it a whole meal. You can add meat, you can add like nuts, seeds, you can add fruit if you're into that. That is my little salad trick. So I love eating salad. Like I said, more fiber, that's better for your digestion. Also, it is an easy way to feel full on lower calories and it's great for your body. You get tons of vitamins and nutrients in when you eat your veggies. And my final tip for you guys, when you're dealing with bloating or even just on a weight loss journey or something that can help you achieve a flatter stomach, is incorporating things like intermittent fasting. So what this is, I've talked about it before, is you essentially create a time window. So this is the time during the day when you will eat food. So maybe from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. you can eat. And then 9 p.m. at night until 9 a.m. the next morning, you don't eat. You just drink lots of water, maybe some 0-calorie drinks, but you stay away from food and then you eat. And you can adjust the window. You can make it a smaller eating period, larger eating period, however you like it. But essentially the goal is to make it a smaller eating period. And you usually will eat anywhere from 1 to 3 big meals a day. And this is just a little bit easier on, you know, digestion for some people, just because you're only putting in 3 meals a day versus if you're eating consistently, sometimes it just feels like your body is not necessarily running as efficiently. So it's something that you have to mess around with for yourself individually, just to see how you like it. And personally, as somebody who is not currently tracking my calories, tracking my macros, just trying to eat healthy and eat protein, I find that intermittent fasting actually is pretty helpful for me because I don't wake up first thing in the morning and eat when I'm not necessarily hungry. So having those guidelines in that window pretty much just allows me to like kind of slow myself down on food and understand like, all right, you're gonna sit down here and eat a meal and it's going to be a big meal. You're going to eat it all, because I tend to be a snacker and I tend to just eat little meals throughout the day, but sometimes it's hard on my digestion. It's not always practical when you're in school, you're in college. So testing out intermittent fasting is a great thing, especially for somebody who has weight loss goals, but doesn't want to get too deep into like learning how to track calories, use MyFitnessPal and stuff like that. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Please let me know below if you enjoyed it and if there are other things you want to see. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.